Obviously, there's been a little back and forth with you and Tank. Any thoughts on?
Tank.
There you go.
Weirdo.
So he gonna be here tomorrow, right? He's got his conference.
I don't give a damn where he gonna be at. I won't be there.
Yeah.
So what else he gonna say? Man, she ugly. And you're short. If I'm not the face of boxing, who is? I got more accomplishments than everybody, that's for sure.
Claressa Shields and Gervonta Tank Davis are currently in a fiery feud, and things are getting personal. Shields didn't hold back, calling Tank a weirdo and making it clear that she wants nothing to do with him. She emphasized that no matter where Tank goes, she won't be there, signaling her desire to completely distance herself from him. The beef began after Tank made comments about her appearance, which immediately set Shields off. She feels disrespected, not just as a fighter but as a person, and she's not willing to let it slide. Fans of both fighters have jumped into the drama, picking sides and fueling the fire. Known for her boldness, Shields made it clear that she isn't afraid to speak her mind. If Tank keeps talking, she's more than ready to fire back. With tensions high, it looks like this rivalry isn't cooling off anytime soon.
Obviously, there's been a little back and forth with you and Tank. Any thoughts on?
Tank.
There you go.
Weirdo.
So he gonna be here tomorrow, right? He's got his conference.
I don't give a damn where he gonna be at. I won't be there.
There you go. There you go.
That's all I got to say to him. And I hope Frank Martin tear his ass everywhere but lose.
No Diddy. Thank you.
Claressa Shields fired back strongly at Tank Davis, slamming his behavior and questioning his priorities. She first addressed his comment about her being ugly, expressing that she's actually relieved he's not attracted to her, especially considering he has a history of hitting women he deems pretty. Shields then called out Tank for spending more time tweeting and talking about other fighters, like Ryan Garcia, instead of focusing on his own career. She sarcastically asked why he's so obsessed with Devin Haney's business and accused him of being overly fixated on Ryan's return, despite Ryan still needing to be properly tested. Claressa made it clear that she couldn't care less about Tank's opinion on her looks, as she's happily engaged and doesn't need validation from him. She also took aim at Tank's treatment of the women he's involved with, suggesting that his harmful behavior is why he can't seem to keep a woman around. She then warned Tank that she wasn't intimidated by him and wasn't going to let him bully her. Claressa reminded him that his achievements, from the amateurs to pros, still don't match up to hers. She also gave credit to Floyd Mayweather for guiding Tank throughout his career, implying that Tank hasn't reached his success on his own. Finally, she made it clear that while she supported him in the past, she won't tolerate any more disrespect.
Nigga, I want to tell you something. I am so happy that you think I look like a French bulldog and you consider me ugly. Because you beat up bitches who you consider cute. I'm glad I'm ugly to you. That's one. That's one. And then two, go win some belts. Go win some belts. You steady about here tweeting. Is you that f***ing lonely? Go and find you some friends. Oh, and I want to ask you a question. I thought women was supposed to... Why is you on Ryan so hard? Oh, Ryan test just came back that he wasn't dirty. He ain't even tested the B sample yet. Why you so worried about Devin Haney business? What is wrong with you, boy? Ain't you supposed to be focusing on you a fight? What are you doing? And then I'm finna clean you up again. You think that somebody cares about being liked by you? You think somebody cares about you? Oh, if I think she cute, if I think she pretty. You was never my type. I ain't never looked at you like, oh, Gervonta, look good. You Mitch, you done gone somewhere?
Claressa Shields didn't just sit back at Tank Davis's comments. She took it a step further by addressing the possibility of fighting him. While acknowledging that Tank competes at 135 pounds, she made it clear that in her eyes he's very small. Despite showing respect for him as a fighter, she emphasized a belief that no one can truly challenge her inside the ring. A two-time Olympic gold medalist and undisputed champion in multiple weight classes, Shields has always exuded confidence in her skills. She firmly believes that no fighter, male or female, can match her in a boxing ring. Her comments about Tank's size sparked plenty of reactions from fans, with some questioning whether she seriously thought she could compete with him. Despite the debate, Shields stood her ground, stressing that her confidence stems from years of dominating her opponents. While a fight between them is unlikely, her words send a clear message. She fears no one in the ring. Her belief in her abilities remains unwavering, and she refuses to let anyone, Tank Davis included, diminish her greatness in the sport.
You think you'll beat Gervonta Davis?
Gervonta Davis is at 135. If we was to ever box, I'll put my skills to the test, for sure. But he a lot shorter than me. He's shorter than you. He's very small. Right now I weigh 183. I don't know, but I think Gervonta is a hell of a fighter, and I got a lot of respect for him. But I don't think nobody can beat me inside the ring.
Yeah.
Nobody.
Claressa Shields didn't hold back after Tank Davis made comments about her looks. Frustrated by the disrespect, she fired back, saying she couldn't care less about those siding with Tank, labeling them as jealous of her success. Shields made it clear that, regardless of whether Tank was right or wrong, she remains unfazed. Known for her dominance in boxing, she reminded everyone that her accomplishments far surpass those of most fighters, and she refuses to let negativity get to her. Shields stood her ground, making it known that she won't tolerate disrespect from anyone, not even Tank Davis. Rather than brushing off Tank's comments, she came out swinging. She called out those backing him, saying they were simply haters envious of her achievements. Shields made it clear that she's too focused on her own success to care about anyone's opinions on his remarks. She reminded everyone that she's a multi-time world champion and an Olympic gold medalist, accomplishments that Tank can't take away from her. Shields also hinted that if Tank had nothing else to say, attacking her looks was a weak move. She stood firm, making it clear that no one, not even Tank, could disrespect her legacy.
So people are saying, was he right or was he wrong? He was wrong as hell. And only people that's saying that he was right is the people who don't like me. You know what I'm saying? And people who haven't been liking me, y'all been on this hate train because, she's with Pep. Oh, she's a boxer. Oh, she's confident. Oh, she's strong. Oh, she thinks she's pretty, but to us, she's not pretty. Like, why do y'all be y'all be trying to find reasons to like me and not like me and don't even know? I don't give a damn. I don't give a damn about y'all. People saying that they don't like me, girl, and I don't like you either.
Claressa Shields recently opened up about Tank Davis, expressing concern for his mental well-being and how it might be impacting both his performance in and out of the ring. Shields acknowledged that Tank wants to improve, particularly for the sake of his daughters, but she believes he's grappling with some internal struggles that need be addressed. She mentioned noticing signs of sadness and depression in Davis, even before his most recent fight, and she feels that seeking therapy could be incredibly beneficial for him, both personally and professionally. In her view, if Tank took the time to focus on his mental health, he could unlock new potential as a fighter and elevate his career to greater heights.
Like, Gervonta is a hell of a fighter, but he needs to get his mental together. When I hear some of his interviews and I see some of the stuff that he's saying, I can just tell that he's not in love with the sport no more. I can tell that he didn't get his just due. I mean, it was crazy to hear that he said he got evicted out of a house or something like that. And I was just like, what in the world? And like that type of stuff, when you've been fighting and knocking people out and fighting main events. I mean, he fought main events here at T-Mobile against some of the best fighters. And it's just like, to see that he got evicted from his home and all this other stuff. Now he got kids and, he's not signed with TMT.
Mayweather, yeah.
Promotions,
No, he's on his own,
anymore. Yeah. It's like, when I hear him talk, he's like, he want to be a nicer guy for his daughters and he don't want to be
therapy.
I think he would be better and even a better fighter if he went and did therapy like ASAP. Because I can just tell like he's a little sad, he's a little depressed, even before this fight. So I think it'd be a better fight. I think that Lamont has the mental edge. I think anybody right now would have the mental edge over Tank, because to me he just needs to take some serious time to deal with whatever he's having to deal with. Nobody knows what it is, but I mean, me being a fighter, I have done plenty of camps where I was depressed and where I was going through anxiety. So it's not an easy thing to get over, especially when you don't have the support from certain people that you used to have. You're not motivated and stuff like that. So it can be very, very tough.
Claressa Shields didn't hold back when addressing Tank Davis, pointing out that he might currently be at a mental disadvantage against his opponents. She specifically mentioned Lamont, suggesting that he may have the psychological edge over Tank. Shields emphasized that mental health is just as crucial as physical preparation in boxing, and without the right support, it can be difficult for a fighter to perform at their best. Drawing from her own experience, Shields revealed that she's trained through bouts of depression and anxiety. She acknowledged how tough it is to push through those emotions, especially when a fighter no longer has the same support system they once relied on. Her comments underscore the importance of mental well-being in professional sports, reminding everyone that even elite athletes face personal struggles outside the ring. Shields also pointed out that she has more gold medals than Tank, referencing how, when Tank couldn't think of anything else to say about her, he resorted to calling her ugly. She didn't let the insult bother her, instead calmly noting that Tank is short, something he can't change. As she spoke about the situation, Shields' anger became evident. She recalled how Tank had the audacity to claim she couldn't box, a statement that deeply frustrated her. Claressa made it clear that she had always supported Tank, kept his secrets, stood by him when no one else did, but he didn't return that loyalty. Instead of showing respect, Tank chose to talk badly about her, spreading negativity and lying behind her back. Shields feels betrayed by Tank, especially given everything she had done for him. She's disappointed by his lack of respect, and it's clear that his hurtful comments and actions have left a lasting impact on her. Speaking with conviction, Claressa declared that she deserves more than the disrespect Tank has shown her. Despite everything, she's determined to rise above it and prove her worth.
Like, the nigga can't say I can't box. I got more belts than him. I got more Olympic gold medals than him. He can't say that I can't box.
Yeah.
So what else he gonna say?
Man, she ugly.
And you're short. So it'd be like when he went that route, and I've been like an advocate for him. Like when he got into the trouble, I didn't share nothing. The dude has been in domestic violence trouble, car accidents, all type of stuff. I ain't said nothing. I was there when he beat a girl up at the basketball game. I was there. I seen it with my own 2 eyes. So this ain't no hearsay. I seen it. Never spoke on it till he came fucking with me. You know, so it'd be like when he went low, I went low.
Claressa Shields made her stance clear when addressing the situation with Tank Davis and Lamont. She pointed out that she has more gold medals than Tank, quickly highlighting how, when Tank runs out of things to say, he resorts to childish insults. Claressa recalled how, unable to counter her achievements, Tank simply called her ugly. She calmly responded, noting that Tank is short, something he can't change, and added that his insults don't bother her because they're weak and don't affect her sense of self-worth. As her frustration grew, Claressa addressed Tank's claim that she couldn't box, stressing how hard she's worked to achieve everything she has. She made it clear that she doesn't take such comments lightly, especially when she's putting the effort and dedication to reach the top. Claressa reflected on the past, recalling how she kept Tank's secrets, always protected him, and supported him when others weren't there for him. But instead of being loyal in return, Tank chose to speak badly about her, spreading negativity. She feels deeply betrayed by his actions, especially given how much trust she placed in him. Claressa's anger was evident as she described how Tank's disrespect has hurt her, particularly because of the loyalty she showed him. When asked about the upcoming fight between Lamont and Tank, Claressa gave a strong opinion. She praised Lamont as a great fighter, expressing disbelief that so many people are overlooking him. While she acknowledged Tank's talent, Claressa insisted that Lamont deserves far more recognition for his skill and hard work. Her remarks reflected her belief in fairness and respect for fighters who truly deserve attention in the sport.
Tank and Lamont Roach, is that the right opponent for Tank?
I don't know why everybody is kind of sleeping on Lamont, but he has a decorated amateur career too. He's a very steady kid. He's very skilled. Tank is Tank, you know. And when I say Tank is Tank, I mean like he's a bad man. He can fight. He's tough. I know we had our dispute back and forth, whatever. At the end of the day, and we talk about just boxing.
So
he's a good fighter, and I look forward to watching that fight.
Is this a pay-per-view fight though? Would you buy it?
I bought any fight that Tank has had pay-per-view. And I think that Lamont Roach is worth watching. I think that this fight is going to be very technical, very skillful. As always, we're going to see the power of Tank on display.
And Lamont Roach, do you have a relationship with him?
I know him from the amateurs too. He cool. He can fight. He wished me luck on my fights. Hey, let the best man win there.
If he's to be successful, how would he do that?
To beat Tank?
Yeah.
Now you want me to give somebody the game plan on how to be Tank?
You'll be a great trainer because you have the
You
skill.
don't like me, so I ain't gonna give nobody the recipe to do. So you can take me later, my nigga.
Claressa Shields confidently expressed a belief that she could defeat Tank Davis if they ever faced off in the ring. As the greatest female boxer of all time, she's certain that her skills, determination, and years of hard work would be enough to overcome him. With a career filled with gold medals and titles, Claressa feels that her experience, speed, and technique would give her the edge, regardless of Tank's power and reputation. However, analysts quickly weighed in, raising concerns about the practicality of such a fight. They pointed out the significant difference in physical strength and power between men and women in boxing. No matter how hard Claressa punches, it's unlikely she'll be able to affect Tank the same way a male boxer's punch would. Tank's knockout power is frequently highlighted as a key advantage. His punches have the ability to stop even the most experienced opponents in their tracks. While analysts acknowledge Claressa's exceptional skill and technique, they argued that the strength disparity would be a major disadvantage for her in a fight with Tank. Tank's ability to absorb hits and deliver powerful blows would likely overpower her, especially in the later rounds. While Claressa's skills could make the fight competitive, the physical difference in strength would be difficult to overcome.
Claressa Shields, you know who that is?
She calls herself the greatest female boxer of all time.
Greatest female boxer of all time, even though Layla Ali is, to me, my opinion.
Yeah.
She was saying if she was to fight Tank Davis, she feels confident that she could beat Tank Davis in a boxing match. What's your thoughts?
Look, man, I know you're probably imagining all the things Tank can do to her.
I recognize her game. She's a great fighter. But why are we trying to fight men? Why? You get brain damage.
You'll get brain damage.
In a live interview, Claressa Shields addressed the ongoing tension with Tank Davis, emphasizing that she holds no ill toward anyone and always strives to spread positivity. Despite the past comments made by Tank, she made it clear that she has no grudges and has moved past any negativity. Claressa acknowledged that Tank had said something hurtful about her, but she doesn't dwell on it. Instead, she explained that she responded in kind because sometimes standing up for yourself is necessary when pushed. Claressa reflected on the importance of maintaining a positive mindset and not allowing others to bring her down. She highlighted that she's focused on her career and her goals, not on fueling conflicts. Her message was one of growth, maturity, and self-respect, showing that she's beyond petty drama. Claressa believes that as long as she continues to rise above the negativity, her actions will speak louder than any insults. She encouraged her fans to follow her lead, spreading love and leaving behind unnecessary battles that don't contribute to personal growth.
He's human, and we're entitled to our own opinion, our own thoughts, our own feelings, and I just, he said something to me. I said what I said back. It is what it is. No. Yes. Hey, man, I'm all about positivity and prosperity, baby. I ain't got nothing against nobody. Somebody said gay. Gotta hide you. Yeah, y'all know I work out in the morning, so I'm actually free right now. But I was just like...
Claressa Shields firmly believes that a boxer can't truly be considered champion unless they take on the best across multiple divisions. She emphasizes that to be called an undisputed champion, a fighter must prove themselves by challenging and defeating top fighters in different weight classes. Claressa has done exactly that throughout her career, consistently stepping up to face the best, no matter the division. She's never shied away from tough competition, and that's why she proudly claims her place as the face of boxing. Her commitment to challenging herself and facing champions from different weight classes has solidified her legacy in the sport. Claressa knows that true greatness isn't just about holding a title. It's about continuously proving you can handle the highest level of competition. For her, being a champion isn't defined by the belts alone. It's about showing up and dominating every opponent, no matter who they are or where they come from. Clarissa's unwavering belief in her own skills and her willingness to take on anyone have earned her respect as one of the greatest boxers of all time. She's not just a champion in her division. She's a global icon in the sport of boxing.
If I'm not the face of boxing, who is? I got more accomplishments than everybody, that's for sure. You can't become 3-time division world champion if you don't fight against the champions in the other divisions. I did that. And that's why I am one of the faces of boxing, right? But it's just boxing, period. Just boxing, period. Ain't no women's boxing, it's boxing. And I'm a 3-time undisputed champion.
That's a wrap for today's video. If you enjoyed it, don't forget to like, comment, and share with your friends. Stay tuned for more, and we'll catch you in the next one.